Okay, let's look at how to set up a Google form. You need to be logged into your Google account, so if you don't have one, you need to set one up, and you can do that just by going to google.com. And I'm already logged in, but in the upper right hand corner you would see a login button or sign up button, and you would click that and register for a Google account. If you already have a Google account, the quickest way to get there is to go to forms.google.com, and it takes you right to the forms area. I have several forms already set up, but you notice the big start a new form button here, so I'm going to click it. Sometimes, depending on the version of Chrome you have, it may also be down in the lower right hand corner with a circle and a plus inside the circle. So either way, look for the plus sign or look for the words add form. So I'm going to go ahead and title this form and give it a description if I would like. You could also use this space to give instructions for your form, and then we'll start asking questions. So, basically maybe some demographics. So first name, short answer would be appropriate. And the Google form will choose, based on what you type in, it will try to choose the fill-in blank that's most appropriate to your answer, but sometimes you might have to change it. So this little drop-down arrow here, and you see you have several different types of information that you can put in there. So very nice selection there. Okay, so I got my first one set up. I'm going to go ahead and click the add and fill in my next one. Another feature is if you want to make sure your user completes a form field, you click on required. If you make a mistake, you can delete it and do it again. If you want a duplicate of your previous one, you can go ahead and click duplicate. Okay, so let's add one more field. See how it changes? It's trying to guess and help you out with the type of field it puts in. We can also add a graphic. So that just takes you, let me cancel that. So if you go to Google image search, since this is asking for them to choose a date, let's find a calendar, maybe this image, and click on it and insert it, and we'll make that required. So the other options are you can import questions like from a Word document. You can add a title to a section or to a question itself. And then you saw the add graphic, so you can add it there or you can add it here. So the difference is this graphic is added for this specific question, but if I click add image here, and let's do another Google search and plug us in an image, so click on it, insert, then this image would not be attached to a question, but then you would have to type in a title for that image. And then you can add videos and add different sections to your form. So Google is an auto-save program, so this form is actually already saved. If you click in the upper left-hand corner, it'll take the name of the form, and you're finished. You can preview it and see what this form looks like to your user, and then we would just X out of that. You can change the colors. Maybe you're filling something different than the purple that it assigned us. You can add a color, maybe a yellow. That looks green. Just use your slider to change the color. You can put a header. Let me see, maybe that. Of course, when you add a header, it's going to change the background colors to what it thinks matches the header the best. And then you can also change the font. You can get really creative with your forms if you would like. So once you're ready to distribute your form, like I said, Google is an auto-save program, so you don't have to save anything. But to share it, you click on Send, And there's a couple of different ways you can share this form. You can email it directly from Google to someone. You can choose the middle icon and copy the link to the form. I would recommend shortening the URL and then copying it. You see you can share it with Facebook or Twitter, and you can also embed it on a website or on your Momentum, in your Momentum class. So embed that HTML code. You can also share the link in your Momentum class as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back here and copy that and close that, and it's ready to roll. So if I go to another tab and I paste that form in, I can see it again. So this is the same as your preview, but this is just, I don't know, I like to put the URL in there and test it like that. So that is a quick little tutorial on how to set up a Google form. Let us know if you have any questions. CTEP mailbox at roanstate.edu.